little bit about, you know, and you mentioned some of your backstory, and, you know, there were some challenges which, you know, kind of caused you to have things bottled up and all. But talk to us a little bit about some of the inspirations along your journey that led you to specifically sewing. Like, again, that ain't, I mean, just full transparency, that ain't something most brothers get into. You know what I'm saying? And so what throughout your life led you down this path of saying, yo, I'm going to create dresses and I'm going to do sewing and create stuff for my little girl?
So, yeah, like, so again, like my creativity, I always say creativity saved my life. I grew up with living in my grandmom's home. My mom was a nurse, worked, you know, 10, 12-hour shifts most of the time. And my father didn't raise me. So, you know, I kind of found that connection with my grandma. I'm talking with her, sitting with her. But as I grew, I started watching the effects of like growing up without a father with my cousins. Them trees, they kind of, you know, many of them were angry and frustrated and turned to like physically fighting and still just, you know, the stuff that just don't take you down the right path. They turned in that direction, and I'm watching all of this and like, well, I don't want, like, I want something different. So that's where the creativity came in, where I just started sitting and writing and coloring and drawing. And through that process, it always helped me to kind of clear my mind. And I also focused a lot on school, was always a straight A, few B student. That was like, so I was just constantly seeking outlets to kind of do what I was internalizing. When I got, you know, older, I was just trying everything. So when I became a dad, I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, I need something new. I need a new challenge. And now I have a daughter that I actually want to bond with. Like, what am I going to do? My sister was, so actually the sewing goes back because my grandma used to sew for my mom, my aunts. But nobody kind of took it over after she had did it. Mom bought a sewing machine and she was going to make her nursing uniforms, never opened the box. My sister got it and just started, she would get like sweatshirts and hoodies, and she would change out the sleeves with like these really cool fabrics. It was just so unique to me. So I'm watching her do it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I want to actually try this.